Okay, we have basically three different matrix that we'll be working with this semester. One will be the golden cut, which is thin. Not as thin as the plexi that you will be doing a drop point on. And then we have one that's thicker than the three, and it's called Wonder Cut. Wonder Cut cuts easier. It's pebbly and it has some grain to it, but you can get a real nice black print with it, as well as this one is really smooth. So the way I start off, I put a piece of, try the same metric underneath the wheel just to see what kind of play I've got. And we got just a little bit, we want it just tight enough to where it just a little rough, just a little tough in getting it. You want to feel just a slight amount of pressure on it. That's pretty good. Okay, and we'll do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so we got the, we'll just take those out. Now we want to, the bottom side here is, yeah, it looks pretty good. So now, I'll show you how to make a chase. And the chase is just something that holds the matrix in place so that you can register your paper. So what we do is we just take a piece of mat board, lay it on there somewhere, draw a line around it, and then we cut it out. So where we have an empty hole. Now, once you decide whether or not you want a 2-inch border around your print or 1.5 inches, you'll come at the top, measure 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches if that's what you choose, and then draw you a straight line. Now that line should be the same distance from here to here, and you do the same thing on the side. Normally I think for our purposes here in the class, we will use 1.5 inches and it saves paper. So now once you have that ready to do, and for this purpose, we're just going to assume that we have the matrix cut and it's inked and it's ready to go. So what we do now, we'll take a piece of newsprint. We'll lay newsprint down, and you want to do it pretty much in the center of this board here, both vertically and horizontally. Then we take our matrix and we lay it down, or the chase. Then we lay the matrix down in it. Okay. Now, the next thing we do, we take our print paper and we line it up. Be careful that you don't touch your print till you get it lined up to where you want it. And then you drop it down. Now, you will take another piece of newsprint. And then we have a board. This is not the one that we'll use. What we'll be using is a more of a red hardboard, and I have to bring that in. So what we'll do is we'll lay it right on top of everything. The top switch here is either on or off. Toward the forward end, the front side here, it's on or off, I'm sorry. And back toward the window, it's on. And you can hear it run. The switch down at the bottom If it's in the center position, the motor's in neutral and the wheel should not be turning. Now, we want it to go this way because our print's back here. So we'll pull it forward, hold your hand down, keep it steady until it catches, but don't move your hand, because this wheel is not. Now once you push it forward, pull it out and lay things right up here, like so. Lift your print gently and look and see what you need to do. Do you need to drop it down more, or is the print good? Now if it's light print, you may want to add another piece of paper to it. And that pretty much takes care of how to adjust the press, and you do that with each different matrix. The same principle on all three.